What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at my Nintendo Wii game collection, and we are kicking it off with Namco Museum Megamix. This came out in 2010, and there are 24 games on this bad boy. So we have Pac-Man, Rally X. You can read through all there. A lot of Pac-Man style games, a couple Dig Dug games in there. And we got some remixes in here, Galaga remix, blah blah blah, Rally X remix. Yeah, it's a decent game if you want to get some retro stuff thrown in there, but yeah. And then we got this cheap bloatware game show game, Deal or No Deal. I like this game a lot, but it's just very tedious getting through all the cutscenes in this thing, so it really kind of kills the game. But it's still fun for a couple rounds. Here is Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility, which I enjoy a lot of the Harvest Moon games, but I didn't really play this one that much. So, there you go. Got this pre-owned at GameStop for 27 bucks. Now next is a game I was totally excited about because it was a remake of 007 Goldeneye originally for the Nintendo 64. So this had, amped up graphics. Things were changed up quite a bit. We were hoping we would get that same N64 Goldeneye experience from this game, but sadly, it really wasn't that great. And I got this with the special edition gold Wii controller. It's around here somewhere, but yeah, can't find it. Next is Donkey Kong Country Returns. It was fun, the bit I did get to play it. I think I got this from my brother for a birthday present or something, but he wound up playing it more than I did. But yeah, this will be a game I do want to get into at some point in the future, because I feel like any Donkey Kong Country game is a surefire hit regardless. It's just a fun 2D platform style game, so there's that. Next is a classic game any person who bought the Wii would always see in the game aisle. Carnival Games. You win over 250 prizes, and it's, like this kind of stuff, and you would play all of these mini games. There's over 30 games, and this did have a lot of, promise. It could have been something really great, but you would soon find out when you would play these games that the Wii controller, the motion of it just didn't really feel right, and it kind of killed the game quite a bit. I mean, you still got a good handle of the game, but it kind of sucked. Next is another Harvest Moon game I was wanting to truly get into, but I never did. This one is Animal Parade, and I think this is when Natsume had completely different people compared to the older Harvest Moon games. There was a whole new, team making these games, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Next, we've got the third installment of the Animal Crossing series, Animal Crossing City Folk. I played a little bit of this. It was your decent, regular old Animal Crossing experience just for the Wii. Some enhanced graphics, a lot more things. I didn't play too much of this game because I got it very, very late. And by then, I think by the time I got this, New Leaf for the 3DS was out. So this kind of felt obsolete. But anyways, it's still decent for what it is. Next, we've got Super Mario Galaxy, which is hailed as one of the greatest Mario games. And I've played a little bit of it. I still need to get the feel of just... It's like a whole different experience, basically. It's still Mario, it's still fun, but I still got to get the hang of it. I got it on the Switch, so that's where I'll probably play this game. But, yeah, I bought this, put it in, played it a little bit, but, and that's where that sits. Next is Hasbro's Family Game Night 3. We've got Life, Twister, Clue, Yahtzee Hands Down, and Mousetrap. I think this was actually my mom's game. It wound up in my box, apparently, but yeah, I'd like to play Life and Mousetrap for sure. Possibly Clue if I have the time, but yeah, Life would definitely be on there. So, pretty cool. Alright, here is the game I did want, but didn't want. Let me explain. So, when Ghostbusters, the video game, came out in 2009, yeah, 2009, there were two versions of this game. There was the version for Xbox and PlayStation, and then there was this version for the Wii. The Wii version was completely different than the other versions because they were cartoony versions of the Ghostbusters. And this version of the Ghostbusters video game, it just wasn't great. I wanted the authentic, real-life look like you got from the PlayStation or Xbox, and I kind of just never played this game. I tried it out a little bit using the Wii controls, and I hated it. Let's just say that I hated it. So I wound up buying and playing the original Ghostbusters later, which that is a great game. That one though, and here I got a Wii balance board instruction manual. Yeah, so whatever. Here we've got Family Feud 2010 edition, over 1,000 surveys, and yeah, it's much like the Deal or No Deal game, just a lot of poorly designed or cheaply designed people. You just fill in and insert trivia questions, build a bunch of really random CGI characters around it, and there's a game. So the Family Feud. And here we've got what could be a collector's item. It is, but it kind of lost its value after my brother's dogs pissed all over the box right up here, so it's kind of yellowed and warped. Great. And this is a port of Super Mario All-Stars originally from the Super Nintendo. There's some new controls with the Wii and a two-player battle mode, which I think was originally on there anyways. But yeah, there was that. It also came with a CD as well in a different box. And yeah, there we go. Super Mario Brothers All-Stars for the Wii. Here is The Price is Right Decades, which I always just wanted to play Plinko. So that's why I bought this game more than anything, but it was decent for what it was. It's much like any other game show video game for the Wii. Here is a classic, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is a perfect side-scrolling 2D Mario game for the Wii. So much fun playing this game. So many hours, so much time. It was definitely worth it. Next is Cooking Mama Cook-Off. I believe this is the first Cooking Mama game. Could be the second, I'm not sure, but yeah, this game, along with the Wii, it's like the perfect union. But Cooking Mama these days, it's kind of lost its flair. And speaking of Cooking Mama, here is a sequel to Cooking Mama. It's Cooking Mama World Kitchen. As you can see, they're adding a lot of other crap to the game just from the cover, and you will see, you take a look at all this stuff and you're like, I don't know if I could handle this. It's a little overwhelming. And of course, you can't have the Wii without Wii Sports. I mean, this game, you didn't have to buy anything else. I mean, this game had it all. It had bowling, baseball, boxing, which I never did too much, golf, never did too much, but tennis, bowling, and baseball. I mean, that was definitely where it was at with Wii Sports, and yeah, it's a perfect pack-in game. So there's that. Rec Room Games, which was a lot like Carnival Games, just a lot worse, actually. The controls were very, very choppy. You had whack-a-mole, darts, ping pong, air hockey, I think. You had this. Yeah, you could read right there, but yeah, I tried to play this. I really wanted this to be a really great game, but it sucked. And of course, I mean, any kind of Nintendo system, you got to have a Super Smash Bros. Game with it. So this is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This was the first in the series that you could connect online and play with people and dominate. So there is that, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Here I have Wii Play, and this originally came with a second controller. It was like just included with it for like 40 bucks. But I didn't get that. I bought this at GameStop for like $10, and it included a bunch of different games that actually really did play well with the controllers, because this is a Nintendo made game, so you know they weren't gonna go cheap on it. And of course, the biggest joke of the Wii game library, we have Wii Music. This was an absolute total embarrassment. Very innovative, very different, very creative how they went about it, but total horrible execution on this game. As you can see, 60 plus instruments you could kind of pretend to play with your Wii remote. You had a virtual drum set, but for the most part, there just wasn't much you could really do with this game. Now, a lot of people really like Mario Party, but this game definitely gets slept on. It's Wii Party, and I played so much of this game. It was so fun to play with my brother. I think people forget that this game exists and how great of a gem this is. Next, we have Wii Fit Plus. Not just Wii Fit, Wii Fit Plus. It had more activities. And yeah, there you go. And last but not least, we have one of the greatest games for the Nintendo Wii. It's a sequel to Wii Sports. It's Wii Sports Resort with 12 sports. And oh my god, the sword fighting was great. Archery, like all of these games were so fun. And it revolved around this island. And you could fly around it. Yeah, this game had it all, including bowling and all the regular Wii Sports. And yeah, such a perfect game. So there you guys go. That is my Nintendo Wii video game collection. Thank you guys for watching. I'm DJ Glowing Ice, saying peace out.